interceptions, 6 tackles, a couple big hits. Good game for you.
Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Feel good to get an interception again, so I ain't had nothing in a long time, man.
You think you were going all the way back?
Yeah, I did at first. I think I ran out of gas a little bit at the end.
Yeah, Jamerson was saying on that the interception return, it looked like you ran out of gas. So you still trying to get the conditioning back?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty much good on condition, but it's still got a little ways to go compared to the other guys.
You look at all these studies, Achilles tendon, that not a lot of guys can even come back from it, let alone be able to be productive. And you're being productive. How much confidence you think this last game gives you going forward, knowing that you can still do some of those things you were doing last year before the injury?
Well, it do a lot. It really not a lot that I didn't know from, because we practice hard every day, and what we do in the game is pretty much the same that we do at practice.
Good to get those big hits out of your system. Looks like we've been missing those the last few games. You got a few of them this last one.
Yeah, I've been waiting on a couple of them.
Do you ever have to worry about the new rules now?
Sometimes when, like, the receiver's in the air, but Coach told us to go low, but so it's hard to do that sometimes.
It's kind of, you're wired that way. You can't really not go try to knock someone's block off.
I just go and hope they don't throw a flag.
Do you feel it at all when you play the leg? Any reminder that you once got hurt there?
No, I don't use feel. It's pretty much good now. I don't really think about it.
Was it just that knee injury in high school kind of helped you deal with that, as far as knowing what to expect when you're having to go through rehab and not worrying and thinking about it too much after it does heal?
It helped a lot because I knew I had to work hard and take a lot more hard work than coming from net than the knee did.
Which leg had the Achilles and which had the knee, or is it the same leg?
That was my left leg with the knee and the right with the Achilles.
Okay.
What's it been like working in Broomfield back there?
It's been fun. I've been had to teach him a couple things that he used to playing corner, but he catching on quick to it.
Does he ever act like a corner back there? Does he talk like a corner?
Sometimes he act like he want to get a little nose and get up too close to the action, but he getting the hang of it.
What kind of things do you have to help him with in particular?
Really just staying deep and not looking in the backfield to miss on the man cover.
Does it change your role at all, having him back there where you got really 3 really strong coverage guys around you?
Well, yeah, because I get to play more and play deep while they in man coverage. They get to go play man. I get to just roam around the end.
That's the thing I was going to ask you. I mean, everybody knows you can hit, you can support. I mean, have you surprised people with your coverage skills this year?
Probably so, because I got to play a lot more man coverage this year than we usually have.
But you still can bring the pain.
Yeah.
Your favorite hit then so far through your career? We may have asked you this summer, but
I don't really know. As long as they're going to the ground, I love my favorite.
Yeah.
The Georgia hit was pretty good.
Yeah, that was like the first big one. That's the one I remember the most.
Do you remember the Auburn hit at all last year?
I don't
Seemed like you got knocked out on that.
I don't really remember that much from the first half of that game.
Gotcha.
Where did that start, in high school? Just, is there some type of art to it is what I'm guessing, trying to ask about getting these big hits?
I used to watch Sean Taylor a lot. That's my favorite player growing up. And I used to watch how he hit and just try to copy him.
What's he do that you try to, what was it he did?
What I like about him, he always, every time he never hit the ground. He was never under the tackle. He was always on the feet.
You were a big hitter in high school, but I mean, you were a quarterback too. Didn't you worry about the other guys taking revenge on you?
No, when I had the ball, I was trying to hit there too.
You think this is the best secondary in the SEC?
In my eyes, we are, because we got a lot of experience and a lot of guys played some big games, did a lot of big stuff for the team.
When the injury happened, guys I know who've had that same injury says it's at least a year to come back. I mean, was there ever any doubt you could come back ahead of a year playing this season?
I knew I was going to come back early because when I was supposed to be working, I was working before it was time.
Did you come back early at all from the knee in high school, or do you remember how that went?
I came back. At first, it started off a little early, then I started slacking on rehab a little bit, so I had to wait a little bit.
How important is this last year and this year to you? How important is this year to you, coming back from that injury, and you feel like you got something to prove?
Yeah, these last 4 games I've been trying to prove to myself, make sure I'm back up to where I should be, and just go out and make a statement.
When did you realize that you were back up to your goals and what you expect out of yourself? Was it this last game?
I realized I was back to, what you mean, from the knee injury?
No, from your leg and everything, where you felt confident in yourself.
Like the last couple practice tour though, I felt like I was getting back to doing what I was supposed to do.
Did the coaches comment say, yeah, you're okay, but you had to prove it to yourself?
Yeah, but they were really just going out what I said at first and how I felt. I was feeling good, so I guess they felt good about it too.
You're going to be one of the guys coming back next year. I mean, everybody else is graduating around you, so I mean, you're going to be the old man.
Yeah, they had to come back and play a leadership role.